Hey everyone, Travel, Eat, Live Destinations coming to you from Vietnam here in Hanoi. And I know what you're thinking. I did cut my own hair earlier today and went a little bit overboard with the number one blade. So things are a little bit shorter than usual, guys. But we're still here in Vietnam, here in Hanoi, and we have a special treat here for today. Some of you may be surprised to see that today we are eating Jollibee here in Vietnam. So there is actually Jollibee here in Hanoi, Vietnam. Believe it or not, it is here. And I was able to get it on Grab, so delivered right to the door. And Grab works so well here, just a very small delivery fee. And definitely, we've talked about Jollibee in the Philippines, of course. Jollibee is one of my favorite places to go in the Philippines. Great food, amazing prices. And here in Vietnam, I'm curious to see how does Jollibee stack up against the crown jewel of the Philippines, and is it worth eating here in Vietnam, or is it better to just wait until I'm back in the Philippines? So those are the questions here today, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. As I'm going to show you, this is a different experience here in Vietnam with Jollibee. So things are going to take some interesting twists and turns. And we're going to start first with what I got here, which is the chicken bowl. So this is not something that's on the menu in Jollibee Philippines. This is very Vietnamese. This is a Vietnamese-inspired menu item. So really cool here, guys. Take a look at this. Wow, look at this, guys. This is the chicken bowl from Jollibee here in Hanoi, Vietnam. So that is quite the camera shot here, guys. Wow, that is excellent indeed. And that is Jollibee here in Vietnam, the chicken bowl. And this is a large bowl of rice with chicken tenders, fried chicken tenders, 3 of them on there, lettuce and tomato on the side, very Vietnamese, when almost like you get a bowl like this with grilled pork, for example. That would be quite common here in Vietnam. So this is Jollibee's variation of that. And the great thing is, not only it looks good, guys, but these prices here in Vietnam are even cheaper, believe it or not, than in the Philippines. Of course, all of you watching from the Philippines or around the world, if you've tried Jollibee in the Philippines, you know that that is some of the best and cheapest food there, and it's a great experience. And in fact, as I'm going to tell you, some of these items in Vietnam can actually get even cheaper than that. So this chicken bowl here, guys, only about $1.45. So really incredible. The whole bowl, an entire meal here for $1.45. So if it tastes good, it's definitely going to be a contender for best and cheapest eats. And we're doing things a little bit different here today, guys. This is my first time trying Jollibee here, so we'll see how is the Jollibee here. And as I'll show you in a little bit, one more menu item that's very important to Jollibee, something we're going to be trying coming up here on this episode as well. So let's get started, guys, with this chicken bowl. I'm going to go ahead, try this out. These chicken tenders have some kind of sauce on them as well, perhaps some mayonnaise and hot sauce. Let's see what it is. Here it is, guys. We're going to take one bite of this chicken. Let's see how is that flavor. Pretty good. Wow. Different. My gosh. This is a different Jollibee experience entirely. So, really good chicken. It almost has a slight fishy taste to it too. So a little bit of a fishy taste here. And not sure if that's coming from the chicken itself or from the sauces on there. Almost like a tartar sauce. Wow, this is incredible. I feel like, wow, my gosh, this is almost looks like a shrimp tempura. I have to look at it closely, make sure I got my order right here, but it is in fact chicken. Wow. It is in fact chicken, but it really has the look and the flavor in certain ways of a hybrid cross between chicken tenders and shrimp tempura. My gosh, that is incredible. I've never tried anything like that before. Wow. And of course, it comes with rice, so let's eat it with the rice. Wow. Not what I was expecting, guys. Really excellent. Much different than expected. Definitely different than Jollibee in the Philippines. And definitely it has the Vietnamese signature to it. It has its own flavor, inspired by the local cuisine and fit flavor profiles here, guys. So wow, this is really quite the experience. Let's go ahead, try this out. Look at this, guys. Wow, that is a chicken tender like no other. We can say that with confidence. It is a tender that reminds me a lot of shrimp tempura. Here we go, guys. My gosh. Incredible. That is really good. All right, guys. Wow, that chicken bowl, it was quite an experience. I'm still blown away by that. Chicken tenders that look and taste like shrimp tempura. My gosh, a hybrid between that and chicken tenders. So if you're into that, that will be a great treat for you. And now, guys, there is no complete Jollibee meal anywhere in the world without one important item. And we're not talking about fried chicken for today. Maybe we'll do that another time in terms of the classic bucket of fried chicken. But you guessed it, we are talking about spaghetti. Jollibee spaghetti, guys. And the spaghetti, it comes in a small styrofoam container here. It did get a little bit it did have a little bit of a rough ride over here, so we got a little bit of grease spilling into the bag, but not to worry. Everything is good, and the contents are well preserved inside. So let's go ahead and see here, guys. Wow, this is incredible. Here we are, Jollibee spaghetti in Hanoi, Vietnam. Incredible, guys, incredible. And the first thing you may have noticed, and I'm seeing that too, this looks different. This is different than spaghetti at Jollibee in the Philippines. This has it has spaghetti, it has cheese, but it's kind of like a whitish cheese. And the smell of it smells like barbecue sauce. Wow. So it's almost like, and you can see these little cubes of probably what look like pork here as well. So this is really interesting, different than Philippines, and really aiming to capture, I would guess, the Vietnamese flavors here, the essence of the Vietnamese cuisine and the palate here. So let's go ahead and mix this up, guys, and see what this is all about. Wow, this is gonna be an experience of its own, guys. My gosh, look at this. Oh, this is Jollibee here in Vietnam, guys. It does not disappoint, and it is very different than Jollibee in the Philippines. Look at this huge bite here, guys. This is probably the only bite I'm gonna be eating today, given its size and the intensity of it. And let's go ahead and try this out here, guys. Wow, look at this. My gosh, that is good. Wow, that is good. It is a little bit spicy, which I like. I do like spicy food, and it does taste like there's that hint of barbecue sauce, definitely some spice, medium level, I would say, and those little pieces of probably pork, those cubes, really great. Wow, that blends well together, and with the cheese, very smooth, very good. My gosh. So I'm gonna go ahead, take one more big bite here. We are here coming to you guys from Hanoi, Vietnam, and surprisingly eating Jollibee here, even outside of the Philippines. And this is something that's becoming less surprising as time goes on. Jollibees are popping up around the world now, and it's not surprising that it's found its way here in Vietnam. And as I've heard, it's one of the most popular places to eat here too. So this is really taking the world by storm, and definitely making a case here for that here in Hanoi. So let's try one more big bite here, guys. Wow, my gosh, that is an experience here. This is definitely something I was not expecting. One of the most unexpected meals I've tried so far here in Hanoi. Surprisingly, it wasn't Vietnamese food. It was Jollibee. So very surprised in a very positive and great way. An amazing Jollibee experience here. They really elevate their game in a different way. It is as good in certain aspects as the Jollibee we all know and love in the Philippines, but in a much, much different way, in their own way, and in their own signature flavors, the Vietnamese flavors, guys. So that chicken bowl with the chicken tenders, the shrimp tempura, together with the spaghetti on the side, you get a Vietnamese Jollibee experience like no other. And we are gonna give that 5 stars for today, guys. That is $1.45 for the chicken bowl, less than $2 for the spaghetti, about $1.95. Excuse me. So all in all, we're looking at less than $3.50, about $3.45 for a big meal here, guys, that I was barely able to make a dent on. So if you want some of the best, cheapest eats here in Vietnam, look no further than Jollibee, one of our favorite places. And definitely if you're in Hanoi, I would highly recommend you try it out. And I wasn't able to go into the store this time. This was just grab delivery, but Perhaps another time I'll be really interested to go into the store as well, see if that can live up to the experience that you get in the Philippines as well. Of course, in the Philippines, the workers are so friendly, very efficient, and it's a great atmosphere. So it'll be interesting to see that here too, guys. So we'll see. Till next time, 5 stars here today. A great choice, Jollibee here in Hanoi. So till next time, thank you all for watching Travel, Eat, Live Destinations.